Hello everyone to the highlights of meeting between Alabama and Mississippi State. Pre-game. Alabama's Game 6 captains are Mac Jones, Joshua McMillan and Patrick Surtain. Labrine Ray, elbow, is in street clothes and won't play tonight. Carl Tucker, hamstring, and Ronald Williams, arm, are dressed out and going through warm-ups. As expected, Deont Brown, shoulder, and Brian Robinson are good to go, too. Mississippi State won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. Alabama will receive the opening first quarter. Mac Jones takes a shot downfield to John Mechie, and State is flagged for pie. Alabama is now in MSU territory at the 46-yard line. State picks up its second pie flag on Alabama's first drive. UA is now down to the MSU 23-yard line. A rare sight. Devonta Smith dropped a would-be touchdown. 4th and 9 upcoming for UA, so Will Reichard is coming out. Field goal. Alabama 3, miss. State 0, 11:57. Will Reichard boots a 40-yarder through the uprights. Brian Branch gets the first start of his career at Nunny as Alabama opens the game in dime. Charlie Scott flips the field with a 46-yard punt. Miss. State will take over at its own 20-yard line. The UA defense opens the game with back-to-back 3-and-outs. Looks like Jalen Waddle is on the Alabama sideline in a golf cart. Touchdown. Alabama 10, miss. State 0, 5:04. Mac Jones hits Devonta Smith for a 35-yard score. Make that 3 straight 3-and-outs for Alabama's defense. State 3-and-outs. 4. Mac Jones hits Devonta Smith on the UA sideline for a 31-yard gain down to the State second quarter. Field goal. Alabama 20, miss. State 0, 14:52. Will Reichard boots a 24-yarder through the uprights. Phidarian Mathis sacks KJ Costello for a 4-yard loss on the first play of State's fifth drive. State QB KJ Costello is down after a Dylan Moses tackle on third down. After review, Najee Harris was ruled short of the line to gain, so State will take over at its own 40. Mississippi State picks up its first down of the game at the 9:27 mark of the second quarter. Christopher Allen drops new QB Will Rogers for the Tide defense's second sack of the game. On the 10th play of this drive, Mac Jones picks up the first down with his legs on a 14-yard run. Touchdown. Alabama, 27, miss. State 0, 1:43. Mac Jones hits Devonta Smith once again, this time for an 11-yard score. Devonta Smith is now up to 3 receiving touchdowns tonight, which gives him 30 for his career. Amari Cooper, third quarter. Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the kickoff out of halftime pushes Mississippi State back to its own 13 to start the third quarter. Mac Jones is sacked on 3rd and 3, so Alabama will punt for only the second time this evening. Good lord, Will Anderson gets in the opposing backfield in a hurry. What looked like an interception is ruled an incomplete pass. 3rd and 13 coming up for Alabama. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Dylan Moses, who shoved a guy after being held down on the field after the play. Phidarian Mathis is down. He walks off under his own power but heads straight to the medical tent. Mathis is out of the tent and getting loose on the sideline. With his helmet on, it looks like he's ready to get back in the game. Dylan Moses rips a pass toward the end zone away for the int, brings it out and is tackled at the 1. From the end zone, Mac Jones hits Devonta Smith for a 34th quarter. Touchdown. Alabama, 34, miss. State 0, 13:50. Mac Jones hits Devonta Smith again, this time for a 10-yard score. With his 4th receiving TD of the night, Devonta Smith has now tied Amari Cooper for UA's career record for receiving TDs with 31. Ale Cahoe almost came up with his first blocked punt of the season. He led the nation with 3 in 2019. Bryce Young and all 3 freshman WRs, Javen Baker, Treshaun Holden and Thia Jones-Bell, check into the game. True freshman Tim Smith forced and recovered a fumble. If the play stands, it'll be 1st and 10 for Alabama at the miss. State 44. Trey Sanders just destroyed a camera guy at the end of that 25-yard run down to the State 24. Bryce Young fumbles the ball on 4th and goal, and State recovers it, taking over at its own 8. Touchdown. Alabama, 41, miss. State 0.